I'm Yara Trafas, and I work for the Athens Institute for Education and Research, which is a World Association for Academic Researchers. I'd like to welcome you to ACNR's interview series, where I interview the participants and attend our conferences. Today I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Claudia Ribeiro Pereira Nunes, who is a Deputy Coordinator on the Law Degree Program at the Veiga de Almeida University in Brazil. Welcome to Athens.
Thanks.
So I would like to begin with asking you to give me a brief academic introduction of yourself.
Well, I studied law during the GD, we call graduation in Brazil. After I specialized about economic law. After master in law, but with approach economic relationships. And after I take my PhD in law, and I spend half of the time of my PhD on United States.
Okay, so what's currently your major area of research?
Nowadays, I have two different lines. One line is about pedagogy, teaching, because I think it's very important for my country. We have several issues that we needed to solve. And of course, we needed to organize a group about teaching in Latin America, exactly because this. And exchange the ideas and improve our system, especially our high-level education, because nowadays we have a very huge issues. People come from the fundamental school, high school, and go to university, and they don't like very much to read. And we need new technicals and things like this to motivate them to do their best. But to do their best, they need basis. And basis on superior, on high school, on high level superior teaching, we need reads. So this is the approach that I study. And the other study that I do is about biopiratory, biotechs, and bylaw.
Okay, so what did you present at the conference? Something similar to this? Or?
Yes, I present in the conference the research that we use around 40 interviews, 400 interviews, to know exactly what the challenges of the students and how can teach help to improve their reads and improve the motivation to read things, to get the basis. Because law is something that you need philosophy. And because this, they needed to study a lot, philosophy, sociology, but they don't think it's necessary because they're never motivated to this. So the paper that I present is exactly empirical research with a lot of indices and proportions for teachers know exactly what happened and what we can do to improve this issue that we have.
So what do you think that can be done to improve this issue?
Matter of fact, a lot of motivation and informations. The students don't have much information that's necessary to understand the necessity about the basis, about read philosophy, sociology, anthropology, to know law and to discuss about law. So, first thing that I really realized that they have less information than they need. But they don't want this kind of information paper. They want this kind of information, smartphones in my country. They love smartphones. Smartphones like a part of their bodies. So we need to change our channel and to give them informations. And other thing that we realize with the research that students are not hesitant to study the basis, but they needed to understand the proposal, how this function and why they need to start. If we start the class not with the information about sociology, anthropology, philosophy, law, but in fact we start the class with information. This is very important for this, for that. They be more motivated. They really be more motivated. And they like very much to read things on the Kindle. They don't like anymore to read things on the papers. I apologize. They like very much to have like a PDF library on their smartphone because they want to be free about what they want to read, when they can read. They like very much to feel this sensation that then they have all the things around and they can catch in the moment they want. It's a feeling that they have, and I think we need to respect this.
So you've been a member of APNR since last year, correct?
Yes.
So from your experience from the Institute, what's your opinion about APNR?
I think the institution is very great. It's great if you want to exchange idea, have a good internship, because here is the one of the institute that I know that you can put together Arabic people, Catholic people, Jewish people without any prejudice. This is fantastic. And they can sit and they speak their ideas. We don't have against it here. It's really Socrates, Aristotle, Platon word. And I think the Institute has this approach, this excellent approach, to put people with different issues and ideas together, for they have a new view of the things. And Athens is an excellent place to have this, because this is where philosophy born. So it's perfect. I be a member here since 2015 because I think it's an important thing. In Brazil, we don't have so much member as is necessary to have a representation on this research center. We have more or less 10, and I think we need to improve. Nowadays, we start more information on Brazil for the people. Come on, and I have invitation, Brazilians, if you want a real space to speak and have good ideas and can put your point of view for the others, and in a respect place, in a very congregative place that you can have people from anywhere come here.
So can you tell us a few things about the higher educational status of Brazil, and what do you think are its advantages and disadvantages?
Well, we have a gap from the fundamental education to the higher education.
You said before.
Yes. This is not good, but this is what we have. The government try hard to improve the numbers, but of course we have to solve social problems before. Because education is something that you can have and you feel very comfortable to take if you have food, if you have health. But if you don't have food, you don't have health, you feel very bad. So about food, we improve a lot. Well, nowadays we have more social programs to help people don't have hungry. But health, we need to really to improve health in Brazil. Because if you need a class and you don't have, how you take class? If you have Penny or Bailey all the time, how you take class? If you have some damage in your skin, how you take a class? The other students don't want to be with you. So need to improve health in my country. I think, in my thoughts, before you improve effective education. Our fundamental education is mandatory, but how can you force people to go to school if they don't have transportation to get to school? So these social issues are behind, and they are really the reason for our problems on this. So you have the fundamental education life, you have the first cycle, second cycle, and after you have the high school. It's more or less 11 years you have to study, but after, of course, you need to prepare yourself to get, we call NN, it's a big exam, national exam, to get a spot, a place on the university. We have a different system. We call COTS for poor people, black people, Indian peoples, because we needed to introduce them on the superior high-level university. But we have a problem sometimes because some of them don't want to have this exam. Because this is a hard exam, you need to study. And sometimes you finish the school, but you don't feel comfortable to get the exam because you don't want to reprove. So we have this issue. This issue we try to solve with charities and assistance programs to improve the high school. Some functions, some not functions. Other issue. People finish the high school and need to work. So, we have some faculties that you need all day long to study. It's impossible for a person who needs to work. And most of the case, they need to work to pay the schools, the high schools, the superior studies, because they don't have public spots, enough public spots. So it's another issue. This is, we don't have a solution. We have a lot of problems in the political sectors. These affect a lot the economic sectors. And of course, if you had a bad economy, you have a bad social problems. This is the truth. So we don't have any real and efficient program to help this issue. Another issue that happened, that people come from the high school, but they are so few people that most of the time you want the first in your family to get the university. And your family asks you, why you do this? So completely dismotivation in their house. This issue, it's some cultural thing that we needed to improve with information. They start a little information on the televisions because television is like a plaything for Brazilians. And this improve a little, but not the numbers not growing exactly in the expected. So these issues exist. But the bad issues is because people don't have access to the high school. So they can get the fundamental first cycle, because this is mandatory. After this, it's a choice. So if you have access, excellent. If you don't have, you need to do something by yourself. And sometimes it's very difficult, especially because Brazil is a huge country, and we have a lot of difference around the regions. You have the Amazon regions, you have the Centro-Oeste, Cerrado, Agriculture Place region, you have the South, they are very education, you have the Sudeste, the Southeast, they are not so education, not bad education. São Paulo, it's different. Most of the people has education, but the other states are not this. And you have a Nordest, you have a little desert inside. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
So this is our issues. We need a lot of research, a lot of help from the academy, and I am sure that when you have the internship, the exchange, and we can change ideas and speak about the problems and see the solutions of the others, it's an excellent thing. That's why I am here, not there.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.